two gentlemen are the first, you know, but we've had so many visitors making appointments ever since Jeff came to live with us. We're going to be rushed before our feet all week.
I can tell you right now, young lady, we'll be the last. I'm going to find a rational explanation for all this paranormal poppycock, or my name is Eugene J. Ruggles.
Calm yourself, Eugene. Little Moirrey here isn't used to such disturbances. People experiencing phenomena the type of which he describes are often in delicate psychic states. Isn't that right, good Moirrey?
I'm fine, sir. Would you like some tea and cakes? I got up early and made them specially since I heard you were coming.
Far too unctuous. You heard by her own admission that she's fine. I'll pass on the cakes, my dear. I'd rather get down to business. You claim that you and your family have been experiencing visitations from what was it? An Indian mongoose?
A man-weasel.
A manifestation of subconscious conflict, more like.
Or a manifestation of the Maitreya. She claims that the creature she speaks of,
You're talking about Jeff, sir.
that Jeff has existed in these parts since 1852 and hails from India. Such a creature may hold the secret to the true uncorrupted Aryan race and possibly even point the way to Hyperborea.
Ridiculous!
If you want to meet Jeff, you've only to say so, sir.
Preposterous!
I'm a freak. I have hands and I have feet. And if you saw me, you'd be petrified, mummified, turned into stone or a pillar of salt.
Jeff, the guest, please don't.
You see, Eugene,
I heard!
that was a voice from beyond. That was a voice suffused with wisdom and gravitas. No mere schoolgirl could summon forth such a stentorian tone.
This phenomenon has been studied. When the subject suffering from psychic strain begins to dissociate, the body takes on a life of its own and begins to produce symptoms of the new personality.
I assure you, I'm under no strain, sir. Though I can see how me interrupting you just now, beg pardon by the way, might make you think otherwise. And if you want Jeff to come out so you can meet him, you'll have to sing.
Sing?
These masters of ancient wisdom often require ritual incantations before they manifest themselves on our lowly plane.
Like a child whistling to himself in the dark, the disassociated subject creates a refrain of some kind to impose order under the psychic chaos.
He likes Harry Champion.
Harry Champion?
What a mouth, what a north and south. Blimey, what a mouth he's got. Would you both join in?
I've never heard anything so... But if it helps to placate the subject...
What a mouth, what a north and south. Blimey, what a mouth he's got.
A little bit of cucumber.
There's cucumber on the table, Jeff.
My Madame Blavatsky's curtains!
We don't have much in this humble farmhouse. Like I said, I made the cake specially. We don't have much else, apart from the cucumbers. And luckily for us, Jeff loves them.
No chickens, no cows, no jackasses! Present company excluded, of course. Yes. You don't have much, do you? In fact, I read in the Mainz Examiner that this little stretch of farmland is being foreclosed on. You and your family are at risk of being turfed off this little patch of land. Isn't that right, young lady?
I'm just a schoolgirl, sir. I wouldn't know about these things.
But your father would, wouldn't he?
If you say so, sir.
Must you deal in these banalities, Eugene? Look at this creature, this Hyperborean man-weasel. What secrets of Lemuria lie buried within his breast?
If there's two things I enjoy more than a big juicy cucumber, it's a big juicy pear
Just
of...
behave. These nice gentlemen have come all the way from the mainland to meet you.
Yes, speaking of the mainland, I was wondering, would you and Jeff like to take a trip with me to meet the Theosophical Society, if you will?
The what, sir?
The Theosophical Society. We're headquartered out of Bloomsbury, London.
London, sir.
Oh yeah, I've heard all about London. It's thickly smog and the people there reek of
But
shit.
Jeff, London. You know what I say every time I see a picture of it here in the Examiner.
Nando, stop all this nonsense. You can't just uproot a May schoolgirl, take her away from her parents, and introduce her to your cadre of eccentrics. Come to think of it, girl, where are your parents? I haven't seen an adult since I stepped foot on this fair little bailiwick.
Ground dependency.
As a man of science, I must admit when the error is mine. The eye of man is a crown dependency, and yet the point still remains. Where in the name of all that's logical are your
Eugene, all this can wait. I want to talk with Jeff.
Go ahead, Balloon Bonds.
Jeff, you say that you're from India.
If I said it to you, it must be true.
He always tells the truth, sir.
And you were born in 1852?
I was born between my mother's legs. Would you like to go into more anatomical details?
At first, I suspected this was a case for Dr. Floyd. But now, I'm starting to think it's more of a case for a Soho music hall. Really, my girl, where are your parents?
Jeff, when you were in India, did you ever come across anyone who knew the location of Lemuria or Hyperborea or anything about the Aryan race as they were?
Well...
Yes?
Well...
Yes?
Do you have a bit of cheddar cheese to go with this cucumber?
Stop this straight at once! It's degrading to all involved. Open your eyes, man. This girl's hoodwinking you. And she will countless other investigators and newspapermen until she's stopped. The farm's been foreclosed on. The area's to be redeveloped. Soon, the early building won't have a chamber pot to maturate into. This is obviously a desperate hoax, orchestrated by the father to raise money. The booming voice and coarse language are absolutely typical of the average American. Jeff isn't real. This girl's a mere charlatan, being put up to it by an even bigger charlatan.
Now you see what you've done. You've upset the poor girl. Are you all right, little Moirrey?
I merely pointed out that people are far too thin-skinned these days. Really.
Here, have some water, my girl.
Hyperborea, eh? Now, I can't say I've been there myself, but I do remember the holy men of Gandhara talking about it. Somewhere up in the Hindu Kush, I think they said it was.
My God!
My God!
Bit more cucumber and I'm start to remember.
What are you both staring at, sirs?
Hyperborea in the Hindu Kush about Antarctica. Wait until the society hears about this.
It spoke while you're drinking a glass of water. Impossible!
Remember what you said about men of science.
But if I allow the possibility of a talking mongoose, then...
Man weasel.
But if I allow the possibility of a talking monweasel, then
there are more things in heaven and earth.
And there are more jokes in our act than there are pound notes in your purse.
Not that many, then.
Boom, boom.
Your act?
Yeah, allow us to demonstrate. Moirrey, what line of business are your family in?
The iron and steel business. My mother irons and my father steels.
Hey, that one's older than Swedenborg's skull. Here's another one for you. If you got a lady weasel as a companion for me, how many weasels would you have?
Why, 2, of course.
No, 10.
You don't know your arithmetic.
You don't know your weasel.
Ha ha! And the 1, 2, 3, 4. Any old gun, any old gun, any old iron. You would think, talk about a treat. You looked up from your nap until you flee. A dressed in style, a brand new style with your father's old green tie on. But I wouldn't give you tuppence for your old watch chain, old iron, old iron.
Bloomsbury's all very well then, but you won't enjoy those theosophicals. They're a bit serious.
Oh?
Yes, it's all seances, ancient rites, and pearl pledging. You'll be quite bored, I'm sure. Now, I'm a member in good standing of something called the Royal Society. If you were to come with me...
Eugene!
If you were to come with me, you can have all the cucumber sandwiches that you...
Cucumber sandwiches? Mmm!
Not to mention a ride through London on a double-decker bus.
Sir!
Besides, all we want in exchange is to do some tests here now just to find out...
Don't listen to his boldness, little girl!
A bus ride through London, Big Ben, Tower Bridge.
Don't be taken in by him. Once he starts sticking his electrodes into Jeff.
You're not sticking anything into me, you bastard!
Now, if you were to come with me to Bloomsbury, no one would have to stick anything into anyone. I'm sure some pickled cucumber could be arranged.
Really, Nando? You plan to put these to one show for your little circle of oddballs?
Oddballs? I'm not the one who goes around measuring skulls.
Just what do you mean to imply, you bright little motherbank? I'm not so modern that I don't think issues like this can't be handled old-fashioned way, you know?
And I'm not so forgetful that I don't remember the article you wrote about me in the last Skeptics politics of you. You called me a grumpy little mountebank then too, you black-shirted finger sniffer.
How dare you bring my politics into this?
Your politics puts you in good stead for street brawling. Let's go outside and settle this like men.
That will be my pleasure.
Well, Jeff, we certainly fooled them, didn't we?
We did, we absolutely did.
I feel a little guilty now. They swallowed your lies so readily.
Our lies. All that stuff about India and Hyperborea.
Miss Cullum at the library was so curious to know what all those books are for. A pity we can never tell her.
Not to mention all that queer psychological stuff. Those Austrians are a mucky lot.
Miss Cullum said you didn't feel right about me reading that stuff. Again, still, I feel bad.
You shouldn't feel bad. You've always wanted to see London.
I have.
And I'm going to get all the cucumber I can handle.